I'm not high. My eyes are red because I just woke up from a nap. Hey guys! First off, I just want to apologize for the lack of videos these past few weeks, and also for the lack of videos in the next few weeks. It is the last month of school. Right now I have 5 papers due, 2 tests, and 4 finals to study for, so I hope you guys understand why there's been a lack of videos recently. But I will definitely be uploading more regularly once summer starts, if my brain can produce more ideas. Moving on, this video is the video that I said I would upload 2 weeks after I uploaded my 3rd installment of my glow up series, but I've just been really busy, so here it is. 4 weeks later, I think. So if you saw that video, the 3rd installment of my glow up series, you know that my skin has been being a little bitch, and that I've been trying everything that I could to try to get rid of my reoccurring acne. During this time, I remember reading an article about a girl who tried Korean skincare sheet mask every night for, I believe, a week. I think actually less than a week. I don't remember exactly, but I will try to find the article and put the link down below. If I remember correctly, she said that her skin increased significantly, and I need my skin to do that as well. So I decided to try it, but this time, not this time, it's the only time I did it, but for this video, I decided to try it for 10 days. So 10 days straight, only because I had just 10 masks lying around. So for this video, I'm just going to review each mask, and then I'm going to briefly talk about the before and after of my skin. I wrote notes on my phone about the mask while I was wearing the masks, just so it was fresh in my mind and I can give the best review that I could. So I'm just going to be reading what I wrote and then expounding a little bit on that. So for the first day, I tried the, I hope this is the right one, Manuka honey one by Etude House. Yeah, I kept these. Everybody's like, ew, you keep those? I only kept them for the purpose of this video, and also, you know, so I could feel what the mask actually feels like. And I also wrote what mask it was, so if you see like black stuff on the mask, just know that's what it is. So this mask, again, is the Manuka honey one by Etude House. The essence, is that what it's called? Liquid? I'm pretty sure it's called Essence, so we're just gonna call it Essence. It was extremely milky and it was white. And I know that I applied the mask like so ugly, and all the future masks is gonna just look so bad. I honestly tried my best to like smooth out all the bumps and everything, but I don't know why I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it look as nice as it does when all of the other people do it. I really tried my best, so sorry if that bothers you, because it definitely bothers me. It also has a nice subtle smell, so I think it resembles like the smell of real honey and not like the fake processed scent kind of honey. I don't know what I meant when I wrote this, but I wrote it's different from other masks that I've tried before. And when I peeled off the mask, I noticed that my face felt really firm but not sticky, so I think that's a good thing. I also noticed that my face felt softer the next morning, and how I know that a product is good for my skin is if I don't break out, because my skin reacts quickly to something if it just doesn't work for my skin. So it didn't break me out, and I actually saw benefits right away, so that's a really good thing. For the sheet mask itself, it's just like you guys know that I'm bad at describing smells. I am probably even worse at describing touch, feelings. All I know is that it's soft. Oh my god. Yeah, there's that. The next one that I tried was the avocado one by tonymoly. This one also had a very milky residue, and the scent of this is also sweet smelling, but it doesn't resemble avocados at all. Kind of like florally, soapy, something like that. This mask is more thin, but extremely soft, and the essence also feels more lotiony, so it's a little bit more thicker. This was probably just my skin, how I reacted to it, but my face, I think more so around my mouth, it got kind of itchy. So I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. But overall, I didn't notice a difference the next morning, that night. My face felt the same, it looked the same, so no initial difference. So that's my thought on that. But I do really love the mask. It's very soft, not rough. Yeah. I didn't even want to show you guys this next mask because can you tell that I was eating chocolate ice cream while wearing this mask? So for this mask, it was harder to smooth out than the other ones. I know that I'm really bad at smoothing the mask out, but this one was like particularly hard to do so. Also, it got in my eye and it hurts so badly. My eye was red and it was just not a good time. I also noticed that there's dark specks in the mask, which I don't know what that is, but I've never seen that in a mask before. Usually the masks that I use are just plain white. For the smell, a little surprising, it was kind of floral. But when I took off the mask, I noticed that there wasn't that much leftover residue to tap into my skin. And my face did not feel as firm as it did with the last two masks. But I did notice a significant smoothness in the areas of my face that didn't have acne. I mean, obviously you can't really tell with all that texture, but on like my forehead and all that, it felt very, very smooth. Next, we have the tomato mask by tonymoly as well. As you can tell, the sheet mask is very similar to the other ones. I think they're all from like the same line, the It's Real one. The serum or essence is not as thick as the others and it is a little more clear. It kind of smelled perfumey, kind of like an old lady, you know, that old lady perfume. But again, like the others, the mask is on the thinner side, and I guess this one didn't make any type of impression on my skin or me because I didn't write anything about it. Next, we have the propolis. I don't know what that is. I literally have no idea. I think it has something to do with honey because of the packaging. But like the snail one by tonymoly, I think these are from the same line. I can't remember, but I will link all of the masks down below in the description box. I think all of the masks from this particular line in tonymoly have the black spots, the dark specks, so that's pretty cool. Right off the bat, I noticed that the serum is very thin and it has like that real honey smell, like real honey smell. So it wasn't my favorite, but you know, save the bees. And I literally wrote in here, not much to say TBH. The next one is the pomegranate. No, it's not. What's this? What's MM? I don't think this is... Is this an M? Are these two M's? Can you guys tell? Oh, it says pom! It says pom. This is the right one. Okay. So this is the pomegranate one by Etude House, I think. So for the serum for the pomegranate one, it is thin and clear. This mask is thin, flimsy, and just like overall annoying. Like you guys, I'm pretty sure you can just see how thin that is. And you can also see that it's like a little bit more see-through than the others. But like, look at my eyebrows. Aloe. And it also smells like alcohol, which makes sense because it is like the fourth main ingredient. The next morning, concerning the texture of my skin, it was bumpy. And also my pimples hurt and they felt bigger. So this mask just, you know, obviously didn't work for my skin. You know, that's just probably my skin, but that's just what happened, unfortunately. So there's that. Next is the aloe one by tonymoly. The serum, essence, whatever, is all like the other ones in this line, the It's Real tonymoly. I'm probably getting that all wrong, but from that line. So the liquid is clear, thin, and easy to blend. It smells like you would expect like aloe or products that contain aloe. I didn't notice much difference with this one and the other mask in this line, except that the liquid took a little bit more time to absorb into my skin. Next, we have the niacinamide plus lime one. This one is from Bonvivant, I think. Mimi Box's line. Can't really describe the smell, shocker, but the mask is super thin and the way that it is different from the other mask. And I like this mask better because it's easy to smooth out and it is a little bit more clear. And when patting the leftover essence into my face, it absorbed quite quickly. And I noticed that my skin really calmed down the next day. You know, my acne, like it wasn't as red. So right off the bat, love this one. Next is also from Mimi Box's Bonvivant. This is the collagen plus olive one. The liquid is very, very, very milky and creamy, and it smells really good, like yogurt, like plain yogurt. And I didn't know what to expect with this one because it contains olives, and I hate olives. I hate the taste, I hate the smell of olives, but it definitely does not smell like olives, so thank God for that. But even though this one is from the same line as the last one, this one was a little bit more difficult to smooth out, and I felt like it didn't fit my face. So that's probably what it is. Like, as you can see from the mask, the eyes just look super long. Like, girl, my eyes ain't like that. If you guys want more detail on these last two masks, the Mimi Box Bonvivant mask, I did a full-on like video describing the key ingredients and the benefits of the key ingredients as well. So I will link that up here if you want to go ahead and see that. But moving on to the last mask is the Innisfree It's Real Squeeze mask in aloe. You guys have probably seen this a couple times already in the second installment of my Glow Up series as well as the third installment. So the serum for this one is thin, clear, like the majority of the other mask. It also has a similar texture to the tonymoly It's Real mask. And again, it smells as expected, like aloe. And this mask, I noticed, is also smaller than the other ones, which I really liked because I felt like it fit my face better. But even then, it was a little bit harder to smooth out. And I also noticed that the mask is a little bit rougher as opposed to all of the other ones. So that is it for all of the descriptions of the 10 masks that I tried during this time. With that, I would like to add that I was also trying clindamycin phosphate and benzoyl peroxide during the time that I was using all of these masks. So that also could have influenced the results of my skin. So please do not expect to experience the same results. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Aside from that, I think this process helped with my skin a lot. Despite my growing acne, the overall texture of my skin increased significantly. If you saw my last Glow Up series, you know that I had a whole bunch of like bumps on my face. Excuse me, it's not a Christian video if I don't burp, but my skin had a whole bunch of bumps on it, and my bumps were like basically gone at the end of this 10-day mask try thing. And not only that, but my face just felt really smooth and soft and just overall really hydrated as well. If I had to pick a favorite, it would definitely be Bonvivant's niacinamide plus lime one. Mimi Box actually sent me 5 of those, and I used all 5 of those very quickly. I'm obsessed with those. Like I said earlier, they helped with my acne a lot. They really calmed it down and helped reduce the redness. So I love that mask, definitely my favorite. And I would also pick the Etude House Manuka Honey one. That one was a treat as well. The rest of the mask was kind of just a blur, TBH, I'm just gonna be honest, so that's my opinion on those. And here is a before video clip thing of my skin, and here is the after. Anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful or at least slightly entertaining. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more in the future, please click the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys soon. My camera ran out of memory, so that's why I'm filming on my iPhone. Bye! Hey guys, Lola, shh. Lola, stop making noise! And my dog just farted and it smells.
Dude, call me a fat ass, but like, I'm so tempted to go to like Kroger right now and get like a cake.
A cake?
I'm like not even joking.
A fucking cake?
A cake. You down?
No. Yes, I was. We got cake. Technically 2 cakes. A cheesecake and cupcakes.